The number one way to make a lot of money in real estate is by investing in something called land conservation easements. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I've never gone to law school. I'm an accountant. I'm a CPA, but I'm a qualified CPA. You see, what differentiates my firm from other firms out there is the fact that I know these tax strategies that other CPAs will never ever tell you. I'm talking about the land conservation easements. Now, what are these land conservation easements? Let's say you decided to go and partner up in a real estate syndicate with a couple of partners, and you decided to invest in a land for $50,000. Now, that $50,000 is now going to be multiplied by 4.7. Now, that's the multiple that the IRS provides you with, 4.7. So 4.7 multiplied by 50 is about 235 grand, give or take. Now, guess what? That $235,000 is 100% write-off on your return. Wow. How, why, where, when? Well, here's the case. A long time ago, Congress implemented a law that states that land conservation easements essentially allow you to never ever develop any kind of land on that piece of property. It could be commercial, it could be residential, but as long as you enforce that land conservation easement contract, you're never going to have to ever pay taxes, because guess what? Once you've got that write-off of 235 grand, you multiply that by, let's say your tax bracket is 35% or 30%, that's a tax savings of $80,000. Now, those $80,000 can now be invested in more properties. But hey, the deductions don't stop here. So once you've got your land conservation easement, going back to my prior video on 20% QBI, you can take that 20% QBI on top of that, on top of this land conservation charitable deduction, on top of cost segregation bonus depreciation. So you've got, not only do you have the land conservation charitable deduction savings of 80 grand, you've got QBI of 20%, you've got cost segregation, you've got those deduction on top of deduction on top of deduction. It never freaking stops. But the key here is to get with a legal and a CPA team that's going to help you develop that land conservation easement contract and going to help you with doing the cost segregation studies, and it's going to help you create the best tax plan out there.